Most people react without thinking, and a lot of the time that reaction makes the situation harder. In this video, I'll show you how your response can either improve a situation or make it worse. The people who handle these situations best, they stop, think, and choose how they respond. Before we get into it, let me give you a bit of background. Hi, my name's Jason, and I've been teaching career skills for almost 20 years through my company, Courses for Success. Over that time, I've helped people improve how they communicate, handle difficult situations, and get better results. And what I've decided to do now is bring those same practical skills directly to you. I'll be posting a few videos each week, breaking down real situations and showing you exactly how to handle them in a simple, effective way. Now, this is one of those skills that, if handled correctly, can make a huge difference because these situations happen often. A frustrating message, a colleague not following through, someone speaking over you. And in those moments, you have two options. One, you can either react, or two, you can respond. So in this video, I'll walk you through 5 simple skills to help you respond instead of reacting, so you can stay in control, handle the situation better, and get better results. The first skill to learn is to pause before you respond. This is important because most people react without thinking. When something triggers you, your instinct is to respond straight away. That's usually when things escalate. Let me give you a few examples. You're at work. Someone questions you in a work meeting. If you react, you interrupt or get defensive. But if you respond, you pause and say, "Can you walk me through what you would change?" Another example is you receive a blunt or critical email. If you react, you reply immediately and escalate the tone. But if you respond, you pause, step away, and reply later with something more responsive. Thanks for flagging this. Can you clarify which part needs updating? Here's a non-work example. At home, someone says something that annoys you. If you react, you snap straight away. But if you respond, you pause and say, "Hey, can we talk about that for a second?" The key point to this skill is a short pause gives you control over what you say next. The second skill is to not let your emotion control your response. You're going to feel frustrated sometimes because this is just part of life. The problem is when those emotions start controlling your response. Here's an example. You're at work and you feel annoyed, so your tone sharpens. You feel stressed, so you rush your response. A better approach is to slow down and say, "Let's take a step back and go through this." Or let's say you receive an unexpected negative feedback from your manager. Your reaction is to defend yourself straight away. But a better response would be to say something like, "I appreciate the feedback. Can you give me an example so I can improve it?" A non-work example is you're running late and someone close to you wants to point something out you did wrong. Your reaction is to snap because you're already stressed. A better response would be to say, "I know I'm a bit rushed right now. Let's talk about it later." The key point to this skill is you don't need to remove the emotion. You just need to manage the way you respond to it. Number 3, you need to focus on the outcome. Before you respond, you should ask yourself, what do I want to happen here? Because if you focus on the moment, you will react. But if you focus on the outcome, you will respond. An example here is a team member misses a deadline. Your reaction could be, "This keeps happening." Or your response could be, "Let's figure out what caused this so we can fix it moving forward." Another example is a colleague keeps interrupting you in meetings. Your reaction is you get frustrated or shut down. Better response would be, I'd like to finish this point, then I'm happy to hear your thoughts. A non-work example is someone forgets to do something they said they would. Your reaction is you never follow through. A better response could be, can we find a way to make this easier to remember so you can stay on top of it? The key point with this skill is your response should aim to move things forward. Skill number 4, use clear, neutral language. The way you say something can either calm a situation or escalate it. Reactive language sounds like, you always do this. Why didn't you just? Responsive language sounds like, let's look at what happened. Here's what we can do next. Here's an example. Instead of, this isn't good enough, say, let's go through this together so we can improve it. Instead of, you never listen, I'd like to feel heard. Can we talk this through? The key point here is neutral language keeps conversation productive, not personal. Number 5, reinforce the behaviour you want. Most people focus on the negative, but if you want people to keep doing something, you need to notice when they're doing it right. For example, someone improves their work. Instead of saying nothing, say, that's a big improvement, keep doing that. Or, let's say a team member tells you earlier than usual about a delay. Instead of reacting negatively, say, thanks for letting me know early, that really helps. A non-work example could be someone makes an effort to change something you talked about. You can say, I noticed that. That made a big difference. Thank you. The key point here is what you reinforce is usually what gets repeated. So now we're at the action plan. Here's how to start using these straight away. Step 1, pause. When something triggers you, don't respond immediately. Give yourself a few seconds. Number 2, check your emotion. Quickly recognize what you're feeling. Don't act on it, just notice. Step 3, focus on the outcome. Ask, what do I want to happen here? Step 4, choose your words. Keep your response clear, neutral, and focused on solutions. Step 5, reinforce progress. When things improve, even slightly, acknowledge it. And the simple rule to remember is to pause, think, respond, and then reinforce. So here's the key takeaway. Your response shapes what happens next. If you react, you often make things worse. If you respond, you stay in control and create better outcomes. And the more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. If you'd like to build on this, I've included some free content in the link below. It's there as an extra resource to help you keep improving. Also, I'd be interested to hear from you. If you've had a situation where your response made things better or worse, feel free to share your experience or drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.